this is one question that how many ever times you're asked, you're a bit stumped, because how do you describe yourself? It's always something that you have to think about any number of times you're asked. I would like to say that I'm a person who is easygoing yet ambitious, but not to the point that my work becomes my personality. I like to keep a fair balance between work and personal life, and I like to enjoy my work and my time off. So that's how I would like to describe myself. Actually, being an entrepreneur or starting my own business did not come to me naturally at all. I do not come from a business family. My entire family has been in the services. So this was something that happened to me from the lack of opportunities in the city that I live in. The PR space is not the most thriving space in Pune. At least it wasn't when I started a few years ago. So I just thought that for my own growth, maybe I should just start working on my own. And eventually things worked out. Maybe not one word, but the two words that come to my mind are non-linear. So back in 2015, when I started off, Pune was a growing city. It still is. But I saw a steady growth. And then 2018 and 19, I saw some great successes. And of course, I expected to go only beyond that. And then life threw a curveball at us, all of us actually, not just me, in the form of the pandemic, COVID. And the industry that I work in, primarily hospitality, was one of the worst hit industries because of COVID. And everything just came to a staggering halt. So it was quite a setback, and finally things are looking good now, but it definitely took longer than I expected to come back to normal. So like I said, the journey has been full of ups and downs. So the thing is, the industry, the PR industry is such that it is primarily led by some very, very hardworking women. So whatever challenges I have faced are in form of challenges faced by an entrepreneur regardless of their gender. I'm speaking from a place of privilege for sure, because I come from a background and my surroundings and environment is such that my gender has never hindered me from doing anything. Whatever challenges I've had, I'm sure a man would have them too. But like I said, I'm speaking from a place of privilege, and also my industry is primarily female-led. So I unfortunately have not had any such issues where my gender has been a constraint. There is so much to do. I would like to see very, very many changes. I would definitely like to see more participation, and not just for the sake of tokenism. It should be a very, very normal thing for women to be in workforce. Our HR policies, the HR departments need to have a hard look at themselves and think that how can we utilize women the best, and to the point that this question should not be asked anymore. It should be like, okay, a woman is an entrepreneur, what else will she be? She's a doctor, what else will she be? Why not? So that is what I would like to see for sure. Yeah, that is something which is very unfortunate in our Indian family system. I'm sure it happens abroad as well. I can only speak for India because that's where we live. It's still considered as a woman is pregnant. It's not the couple which is pregnant, because biologically a woman is carrying the child. Yes, everybody will have to take time off, but this should not be seen as something that stops her from working, because eventually that is the only gender which is going to reproduce. So if you're going to stop women from working, that's like half of the world's population. So it's a bit unfair. I hope women can raise better sons so that they stop thinking like that in future. I just hope there are no more serious setbacks like we've had in the last couple of years. I just hope that the environment is conducive, and then I can do my job. I don't need any other help or anything, as long as, you know, there aren't any serious things like the pandemic happening, and I can just continue doing my job, which I enjoy the most. So working with better brands, increasing my team size, all of that can happen smoothly.